Alright, it's time for us to resume Freedom Planet 2 after many months. It's been a while. Last time we streamed Freedom Planet 2 was all the way back at the very end of September, so I've been really wanting to get back to this game for a very long time, and I'm excited too for tonight's stream. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting back into things, starting with Freedom Planet 2. So before I jump into this, I want to reference something in the beginning by apologizing for that long gap between the last time we streamed this to now, for people who haven't seen any of the streams or like update videos on YouTube or whatever other mediums for all my updates, because I know some people may have only found these streams because of the Freedom Planet 2 series, so I just wanted to address that right now. Apologies for how long it's been, but there's been so much going on over the past couple months. This series had to be put on the back burner until I was able to get back and ready to get back into streaming proper. So tonight, after about 4 months of a break, we're going back into the world of Freedom Planet 2. So let's load up the game and get things started. Grab my controller here, boot it up. Gotta fix my volume because it's gonna be a little loud in the beginning. And it's been a while, so this game has like multiple updates since the last time I played, so there's gonna be a lot of different stuff in terms of like extras or maybe some tweaks. So I'll be experiencing some new stuff now as well, besides just where we were in the game. Because last time we were playing as Carol, we were, I'd like to say, halfway through her story, somewhere around there. So I can't remember exactly what we last did in her story, but we're not touching her story right now because I have some explaining to do. I said I haven't streamed this since September of 2022. Doesn't mean I haven't played it. Over here is a classic file. Look at the date, 10/5/2022. I played one classic mode run in the harder mode difficulty, because when you're selecting a new game, you can go to adventure or classic once you beat the game once. So I choose classic, went through as a character, and you have 3 difficulty options. I played it through on expert because I wanted to see the difficulty jump for myself. And it's not really that bad in some areas playing on expert. Sometimes it gets really bad, mainly bosses. But for the most part, I was comfortably going through the journey, not really having that many hardships. But I wanted to talk about this specifically. Oh, I actually have to go through with this now. All right, fine. I had to do that just to make the file. Get rid of it. I wanted to preference this because I learned something while playing via this method. So I want to go into this file real fast and show this. What is that? 1 of 13? Wait, is this like another stage or something? Yeah. I got a little spoiled to this one, but there is actually one extra thing you can do in the game. But in order to do it, you need to get all of these, like, time capsule things. I can't remember the name. It's been 4 months. Please excuse. We need to get all 13 of these. You only get 1 in the story mode. The other 12 are in the battle arena. We were already working with this with Carol, but for Lilac, we never did this. So to ease myself back into Freedom Planet 2 tonight, we're going back to that Lilac file, and we're going to get those, well, secrets in the Battlesphere Arena. So we're gonna just be kind of just focusing on this. I don't know if we're gonna actually go back to Carol's story tonight. We might not. I'm not exactly sure just yet. But I wanna, again, get back into the swing of things and see what the stage is, so might as well start off here with Lilac. This one is one of those destroy the enemies. I do remember some of these since we did some as Carol, like, what, half of them? Somewhere around there. Also gotta remember all, like, the different mechanics, too. I remember a good amount of it since a lot's the same between Freedom Planet 1 and 2. But things with, like, my boost, I can cancel it. Do a lot more damage for that. Gotta remember the timing. Okay, 7 of 8, so we're getting there. Also, gotta remember the timing for guard, too. But it's good I'm actually doing all this stuff for Lilac's sake to get to the secret stage. Hey, Kira, how you doing? There we go. I don't really care about the score's sake here. I'm just trying to do this so we can unlock all of our little capsule things. But here's one. This one actually we need to do, so I should probably start with this. That was a good warm-up. Oh, I get it. Endless runner style. I'm having bad flashbacks to Sonic Runners, and not a good way. Like the end days of Sonic Runners flashbacks, where there's just spike walls everywhere. That's literally what this almost feels like. Why was there a launcher there? That was not there a minute ago. Okay. Also, these things kill all your speeds. They don't hit a single bumper. Oh, or combo yourself with the bumper. That's also a thing you could do. Okay. Gotta shake off all that rust. Good to know as soon as those things fall down in any fashion, they don't count as a solid object at all anymore. Because that just... I thought it was on it, but no. No, I wasn't, technically. Also, sometimes my Cyclone isn't coming out. I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna just chalk up the bad Bluetooth on Windows because this is always a complaint I've had for years. Sometimes I'm pressing my button, I don't feel anything happen. So I'm just gonna chalk out the Windows Bluetooth crap because no one likes Bluetooth. Okay, this should be it. So just boost. If that wasn't it, I would have been real mad if I hit bumper and died. That would have been stupid. Alright, so that's a capsule. This was the thing we didn't do with Carol. I don't think she had the same kind of track, but again, 4 months, memory, foggy. One down, 11 to go. So this one is another one of the race-style ones, if I'm not mistaken, but it's more of a platforming gauntlet. Because Carol did one of these, I know that for sure. Fine, 'tis but a scratch. I'm not climbing. I'm just gonna boost. Oh, that's right. In this game, you can't really do that if there's a climbable surface because you'll just cling to that surface in question. I can't just climb. Well, I can't just climb. Sorry, I can't boost. Doesn't matter. Made it. Like I didn't set up as a new record when my screen said new record. Announcer's slacking on the job. Okay, just keep on giving me all the capsules in a row. This is fine. Another gauntlet. Hit the wrong path. And going through a section like that just reminds me of all the disappearing block sections of Mega Man games. And that just makes me wish you can do that in half of the games. The closest you can get is those powers that you can use to fly. Like, what is it? Like Item 2, I think, from Mega Man 2, or like Rush Jet from the later games. Alright, next up, Mondo Kondo. I like that name. Like a nice play on words. Hey, we missed a lot of this kind of stuff in our Lilac playthrough when I didn't come back to the battle arena. Holy crap. To be fair, it's a whole optional area. You don't need to do this for story. We were really just focused on the story stuff. But man, a lot of exclusive level designs here for these characters. Kind of why I do want to do all this with the 4 characters in question. Just because there's a lot here. Only thing is, I wish I could skip this. You can't. So I see this cutscene like 12 times in a row. It gets a little tiring. Alright, next up, what do we got? Ooh, we got like the shark tooth style necklace. This is what it looks like. Oh, but it's a boss rush. The bird bosses. If anything, the eagle style one's more threatening, so focus on that. Or hawk. Actually, it looks more like a hawk. I gotta remember on this file, I had that one power that just has linger water damage, so anytime I hit an enemy, I'm doing ship damage. There you go, at least that one's down. Now for the tank guy. That wants to poop bombs. I remember that part. There you go. Easy enough, especially with that chip damage I do.
We have a new record.
Yeah, nice necklace. Let me go. I see that scene so many times. All right, next up. Almost looks like an onion. Hard to tell. This is like an enemy rush one. Oh yeah. Everyone's favorite, the Mook Rushes. Oh, okay, boss time. I thought that was round 3, and then we go right to round 5, so it's kind of 3 and 4 blended together. Okay, this is a different one. With clown pies, too. Okay, if you have a phobia of clowns, this is definitely not the fight for you. Oh, and you get stuck in the pie. Get me out of the pie. Taking a lot of damage here. I'm not a fan of that. Gotta get rid of the enemies. That's the bigger problem. There's health up here, so I'm fine. Oh, pie! I love how that just can happen, because they drop pies real fast. Is there any more health? I was gonna say, any more health, not pies. There you go. Honestly, if I didn't have that health, I'm not sure if I'd be able to survive that, because I got a lot. Hey, is there a card I gotta grab, or is there like another? Oh, yep, that's what I thought. Lingering enemy. This is fine. Just delay the inevitable. If I died from that, that would have really sucked. But I think that's what they were banking on. If there's banking on the players to not pay attention and get blindsided by a shot, because that's happened to me in other games. Next up. Okay, that's just a doll. I almost instinctively like double pressed my home button on here because I'm so used to doing that with the Switch. Because I can easily zoom in the stuff with that platform, but not on this. Wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. That's just mean. Speaking of mean. Oh, I actually have to go that way for once. All the balloons. Get me out. Probably faster. Oh no, it's a Mook Rush near the end, that's right. I think Carol actually had something similar in one of her stages. Wasn't this setup, I think there was a stage where she had to run through and then there's enemies at the end. Oh, feels familiar. Could just be a placebo. Just gotta get that thing, and there you go. The only time you can stand on a rail is seriously. Why would you ever do that? You could. I mean, you should. I gotta like tweak my audio a bit. I had to mess with my audio the other day when I was recording a thing, so some things are a little off. Like I think my audio for the mic was a little too loud in the beginning. Cause I noticed when I put down this bottle, that happened. But if I put it down now normally, okay, it still kind of happens. So just don't slam it. But it's not nearly as loud as it was in the past. I push. Enough charge? Yeah. Push that back. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Oh, it's like here. I was like, where's the enemy? I didn't see it for a second there, and then it just showed up. And here's that mini boss. I remember this thing. The scrap heap garbage monster thing. Okay, yes, it's like, can you please like stop like stomping for like 2 seconds? I need to push this. There, that's fine. Push it now. Push it real good. It's kind of unfair when you guys can stand on the spikes and don't get hurt, but I do. Not fair. And here's Syntax. Come on. Start up the fight. Big old Syntax spider. Dude. There you go. My Syntax. I missed. I was hoping to get like all that in like one go. Maybe the chip damage would actually kill the thing. No, I don't need you. They didn't need you. Now I do. Can I please just hit the... It's like 1 point. Please. Thank you. And let's not fall there, because I already know what can easily happen in this fight. They might have patched it, though, based on what I'm seeing here. I remember that from months ago, just falling through and dying. No repeats, please. Caught whatever matchstick whiff. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I guess I'm not very too surprised that you both be on the same roof, but hopefully you feel better soon. I'm doing it right, though. Thanks for asking. That looks more like a palm tree. I was going to say flower, but no, that's a palm tree. A very weird-looking palm tree. Oh, that's a nice bounce. Ooh, a combo. Into the death of a creature. I know how to boost. Front. Fine, just take the chip damage. Oh, I can't get through there. I was like, if I could squeeze through there, I could just skip the rest of this. But no, I have to go the long way. The unfortunate circumstance. How goes the game? I mean, so far, so good. Getting back into it, you know, de-rusting after a while. But also, in case for people who are coming in a little bit late, you may be wondering why I'm in a Lilac playthrough when we last left off with Carol. I'm working my way towards a secret that we missed out on Lilac's playthrough, and I learned this during that off break. As playing my own classic mode file, there was a very specific thing that popped up that I needed these 13 time capsules for, which tells me there's a secret stage. All Big Mech time! Oh, I'm honestly kind of surprised we get to do this. I like this thing. Like one stage in the game, you do this kind of mech-style platforming combat mixture. Like, I don't know how I hit you down there, but that's how. Oh! That feels like a tease. Oh, come on. That's unfair. I'm supposed to be unfair. Well, what is happening? I need some health here in a second. Thank you. This is only round 1 of 6. This is a lot from round 1. Please be health. Really? No health? I'm kind of surprised. I can't get these orbs. I'm too big. Wow. What a combo. Should be a few more hits. Charge it up, hit him the missile. Round 3. Oh, thank you. Health. I needed that. Just unload all the bullets. And the missiles. One of them's dead. Alright, good. Another one's down. I'll play it for yourself. Yeah, it's a good game, but I understand in your middle, like, 5 other projects, you don't want to, like, start a 6th. Thankfully, the game's short, though. I've just been able to play for, like, 4 months. I'm glad to finally be back. Hope you heard all that over everything going on. Jeez, it's like a Michael Bay movie right now. Explosions. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take you out of charge. It's actually too high up. I can't hit him from there with a standard shot. Alright, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I was gonna say, there can't be like a 7th thing happening, because that's only 6 rounds worth. Oh, Guardian run. Ah! Just give me all the crystals at once, and while you're at it, give me hearing issues. That was really loud. What is that? Guardian run. Clear stage. We're not using the guard button. Oh. Guardless run. I misread it because it happened so fast. The Guardian run. That's for playing as the big Titan thing, right? No, it's guard run, you idiot. Alright, next up. That just looks like a rock. I wasn't expecting a song like this right now from this area. I mean, it's a nice change of pace. Nice funky tune. More relaxing. Also, it's a remix of Dragon Valley, because of course it is. I'm not surprised. Hang on. Oh, this is like a puzzle stage, actually. 'Cause I need energy to go from one area to another. I can't get up there. I'm not locked in. That was only just to unlock that. Wait, how did I go through that? Is it because of this? Oh yeah, it's like a layering thing. Yeah, it's only for that. I need to find a way to send energy through here. And open this door. Push this up and down, but there's not really that much point. So I'm gonna just like push it halfway. Yeah, easy enough when you do that. Find another ball I need. Where does this one go then? Probably like up here. Not me, the ball. Wish I could just pick this up, you know, like an actual person. Can this reset balls? Technically, yeah. So if I screw up, I can just reset it. Maybe I use one ball on top of another, essentially as like a platform. Because there's only two here. I gotta think of how to get the one into like this hole and the other one in the other hole. Because that doesn't work. Good idea though. It almost reaches. That's like the worst part of that. Alright, is there like anything else I can move then? I got the idea of this. You're supposed to be able to do this whole puzzle, get this door open, and then you can go up once you push this whole thing up. If there's like ever so slightly of a gap, maybe I could just skip it. Just want to see if there is a way. Of course you can. Well, that was a puzzle. No, I'm not doing that. I want to do this legit. Because that's stupid. The fact I can literally just skip the whole thing by just barely pushing things around is not ideal. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I can see over there now. There's another thing. Oh, that just seems wrong. This still seems wrong. Dude, how many more pixels? Enough. And then you can't get up. Okay, so that's this thing you do in the next section. Well, now I know what to do with that. Okay. Wow, it was easier than I thought. I just kept on missing. I just overcomplicated a simple puzzle. That sounds about right. Alright, fix that into place. Good to know you can technically just cheese this. You don't even need to do this whole puzzle. This almost feels like a mistake. Am I screwed? I might have just screwed myself out of the rest of this. Yeah, I can't get back up there. The little scene that I fell through is not big enough for me to fall back through it the opposite way. Okay. I might have to actually quit the stage. Wow. Restart it. Didn't take long to break something. Alright, well now I know what the now I know what to do with this puzzle, so it's not gonna be really that bad. I don't know why I'm getting these crystals. They don't matter. They really don't. Not for these kind of challenges, at least. Yeah, that's so much easier when you realize hit it in midair. Don't know why that's rocket science. If I push it like halfway like this, it should be enough, right? So I got another one of these puzzles. Here we got... Okay, this is the ending section, so if I get this puzzle done, that's it. Oh, but what is all this mess? A lot more happening here. Do I think I need this ball over there. Yeah, then it just gets put in that socket. Then I can put myself in the first socket. Okay, that one's easy enough. Then this drops the ball on the platform. Then I gotta move this thing a little bit. Maybe that's enough? Oh yeah, that's enough. So just scoot that thing in place, raise the platform again, and then that should just go immediately into the switch hole. And I heard a click. Got it. And then I just insert my body into the other one. And that's it. All right, cool. 3-staged puzzle. That's not bad. I like that puzzle. I always like me a good puzzle. Oh, was that actually like a conch shell? It looks more like a conch shell now I'm closer up. The tiny icon made it look like a rock. Alright, next up. Just weed. That's some kind of a plant. Oh, I think I know this one. I remember this from Carol's side. You're a B-man. Before he asked about the jazz music, I know the memes. Well, too well. Nope. Okay, well at least that isn't an insta-kill. Here's my health drop. I'm sorry, you wanted nightmares today, didn't you? I forgot this thing was a big old nightmare. Stop. I'm not your snack. Oh, please stop. I'm gonna go get like a bag of popcorn or something. This is an arena. Go to the concession stand, not to me. Oh, of course. Not munching. Sir, the only way I can realistically hit him, honestly, with Dragon Boost like that. Works. And it's way safer than putting myself into his jaw. How much more they put in the game. Better first. Yeah, honestly, I can see that, because so far from my experience, even though it's very limited, I do like a lot of elements about this game more than the first game. That makes sense. It's like a big leap. The developers were interviewed about this game, and there's comments coming out from them saying, we want to make this stand out more compared to just being a Sonic fan game kind of thing. We wanted to have more of an identity with Freedom Planet 2, and they definitely got it. So, needless to say, I think they hit this game right on the mark, making it not only like a great sequel to a previous game, but making it more original too. Also, we have all those time capsules now, so we can just go to whatever the stage is in question. I have no idea how to do it from adventure mode. Something tells me I just go back to like the main town. I can just maybe talk to someone there. Now I want to at least clear out this area of things before we go anywhere else. I'm gonna keep some of that health there because I don't need it all. This is honestly a very easy fight with the water. Because I can just stay wherever I need to be to hit this guy. The original fight's harder. All you gotta worry about is where the water is in relation to the boss so you can actually get to him easier. But honestly, that's not that big of a deal. I have so much health too, so that helps. And now, as soon as I say all this, here comes that foot in the mouth moment because I'm falling through all the water pieces. Still stand by it. This is easier than the first time you fight him. And that's it. Battlesphere Champion. I did it. Cleared out an area of Battlesphere Championships arena battles instead of like the boss battle thing with a home run. I'll be leaving. I gotta see what these time capsules do now. So I should probably go back all the way over to Shang 2. Okay, don't worry about it. They're fine. Or about the Royal Palace. Someone here is probably gonna have some comments. We all the same deal as Murga's Inner Circle, back on duty. Okay, yeah, these are just extra things we heard when we beat the game. I don't want to talk to you then. Probably someone in here to talk to. Okay, this is the Majesty stuff. I know I can check that for all the time capsule entries. Majesty's not here. Well, I guess while I try to figure out what we're doing, we can check all of the entries here from the time capsule. So, you know what? Let's just start from the beginning, go to 15, because I know 1 and 15 we have seen. But it's good to probably have that refresher.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home, but we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
Well, thankfully, yes, it all is intact because here's 14 more messages. We're good. We have them all.
Cordelia, personal. Subject, Battlesphere. After many years, the restoration of Bakunawa is almost complete. Just in time for the anniversary of our landing on this planet. Battlesphere. Thinking about how far we've come makes me so proud to be an Earth Dragon. When we first crash-landed here, the natives didn't even have a name for this planet, much less the tools and technology to properly explore and utilize its resources. Now look at us. We have proper cities alight with modern conveniences, medicines and technological advancements for all. We've even put those ocean dwellers to work on Bakunawa, lifting them out of their primitive tribal ways. Battlesphere will be a grand celebration. End entry.
I mean, at least now that is accurate. There is more peace in the world. Till this happens.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa Rising. Bakunawa is now undergoing a full evaluation of the ship's systems. We are weeks away from having a fully functional spacecraft again. This is so exciting. However, I'm sad to report that not everyone shares in that excitement. There have been rumblings of dissatisfaction from the laborers working on Bakunawa's restoration, complaining about long hours and dangerous conditions. I think it's just a bunch of backtalk from some people who've had it too good for too long. My maid Perlis agrees, and she's one of them. Fortunately, she's one of the good ones. Spirits know some of these ocean dwellers need to learn their place. End entry.
Well, you can tell there's a pecking order after that.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa abandoned. Something went wrong. We think it was an accident. I really don't know what to believe right now. The Bakunawa restoration project has been shut down. The ocean dwellers are angry. All of them. Perlis is gone, and so have...
What? Okay. My bad.
New entry, Cordelia.
I accidentally
personal.
clicked out of the
Subject,
game. So the click in, it's like, nope, that's it. Sorry. Bakunawa abandoned, and so has his entry in the capsule. Please start over.
What to believe right now.
Catch back up
The
real quick.
Bakunawa restoration project has been shut down. The ocean dwellers are angry. All of them. Perlis is gone, and so have all our other ocean dweller servants. When I asked Father where they went, he insisted that they'd taken time off to celebrate some kind of holiday. He wouldn't look at me when he told me that. When I asked about what happened with Bakunawa, he told me to mind my own business, still refusing to look at me. I think we've done something truly terrible today. End entry.
So now we're learning more and more about what actually happened, and same for our friend here, which I can't remember her name. It's been months. Forgive. Yeah, I should have just said it. Cordelia. Sorry,
Subject,
attention span of squirrel.
Ocean dweller rumors. There's been talk of some kind of new threat arising from the ocean dwellers. A champion of immeasurable power, biologically engineered for war. I don't know how substantial these rumors are, but given their current level of righteous descent, I wouldn't dismiss their ability to craft such a beast. Father is convinced that we've run out of options for dealing with these savages. If that's the case, then there isn't much time left. I have to act without his permission. I will leave the capital and head for Perusa to negotiate some kind of peace with the ocean dwellers. Surely they'll listen to reason. We're all living on this planet together after all. End entry.
Cordelia really just wanted to be that peacekeeper between the Earth and the Water Dragons, but as we know, going further into history here, it doesn't work out.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, trapped. My ocean dweller hosts have decided that, as the Magister's daughter, I would be more useful to them as a hostage. Marvelous. The nature of my imprisonment was discussed in a meeting between the ocean dwellers' elders and I, by which I mean I was present while a bunch of old men talked about me as if I wasn't there. It was several minutes before I realized what I'd assumed was a statue was actually another living being. But I knew who it had to be. The ocean dweller's champion. She was tall, dark, imposing, and she was staring directly at me the entire time. It was unsettling. Oh, Cordelia, what have you gotten yourself into? End entry.
Sounds like at this point, this is when she's met Murga for the first time, but also help, because she's a prisoner.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, her name is Murga. Well, I know the champion's name, Murga. She told me, after telling me that if I was planning any Earth Dragon shenanigans, she'd take my head clean off. Apparently, the champion had the impression that my people were all schemers and liars. She based this on a sampling of everyone she had ever killed. Charming. Champion or not, I was not about to be intimidated. So I told her that if my people were as she generalized, then hers must be equally psychologically homogenous, meaning they were all as stupid as her. That earned me a glare before she stormed off. I win. Such a child. End entry.
It's charming, also a little psychopathic. Sounds about right. Oh, hey,
New
alpha
entry,
change.
Cordelia, personal. Subject, attack of the Showpow Hog. I decided to take a wander to the markets for some fresh Showpow for my favorite stall. And who should be there ahead of me? The champion, of course. Apparently, my favorite stall was hers too. And of course, she had to have it all. She needs all the energy she can get. Oh, but she can spare just one Shopao, so she picks one out of her bag and lays it on top of my head. Then, with the biggest smirk on her face, she stalked off, and the market crowd parted for her in a frightened scurry. Ugh, that woman! End entry.
Yeah, let's say more bullying happening here. This is about right for Murga.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, no place for a hero. There was an attack by Earth Dragon forces on the beach today. The champion swooped in and simply destroyed the troops. It was ruthlessly efficient. Unfortunately, an ocean dweller child had been caught in the middle of the battle, and his cries summoned nearby adults, and they just stared. They saw the child in pain but refused to come any closer. The champion tried to comfort the child, but that only seemed to make his crying worse. Eventually, she left, and the adults rushed in. As the champion turned away, I could see the expressions of relief wash over their faces, and one of hurt flash over hers. End entry.
So there is a heart in there.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, revenge of the Shopao. The champion was injured today, so despite her appearance, she isn't invincible after all. I stopped by the medical center as she was healing up. She was surprised to see me, and I said the feeling was mutual. Then I offered her a Shopao. One Shopao, out of a basket filled with Shopao that I was lugging around for emphasis. I have never seen a flatter stare. She took it anyway and mumbled something that sounded halfway between a thanks and a curse. I was happy to reciprocate with my own charming banter, and she could do nothing but glare at me from her bed. It was a fun afternoon. End entry.
It sounds sadistic, but at the same time, yeah, it must have felt good for Cordelia there. Just finally take down the bully a pig. Put him in the hospital.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, flowers for Murga. Unexpectedly, the champion has an interest in flowers. I was wearing a small white flower with a delightful scent in my hair, when Murga identified it as a Sampagita. It turns out that amongst the many things Murga was taught, horticulture had somehow been snuck in there as well. When I asked if she knew the name of more than one flower, she took immediate offense and dragged me to the nearest garden. She then started listing the names of the flowers there and their uses. I didn't have the heart to interrupt her. I've never seen her as happy as she was today. I like seeing her happy. End entry.
Ooh, there's a friendship starting to spark around this time. Now, instead of feeling kind of hated back or revenge or any other bad feeling, it's more kindness and happiness.
New entry, Cordelia. Personal. Subject, or fight. I tried broaching the subject of peace to Murga again tonight. She wasn't happy to talk about it and tried to distract me. I pointed out that if she and I could get along, why couldn't our people as well? She said it was impossible, that I was one of the good ones. I stormed out. I was rather furious at that point, mostly at myself. Well, now I know what being on this side of that comparison feels like. Stupid Cordelia. Murga found me later with some freshly picked moonflowers in hand and an apology. She knew exactly what to do and say. Got me wrapped around her fingers. End entry.
Oh, how cute. But also, can you please speak up? I can barely hear you. And this is after patches with audio balancing.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, a war of attrition. Murga got hurt again. She tried to hide it from me, act as if it were a scratch. But I can tell from the way she carries herself that moving about was more difficult than usual. I suggested relaxing on the beach and watching the sunset, and she agreed immediately. She knows I know. I can see she's tired. This war has taken its toll on all of us, but most especially on Murga. She can't keep going like this. I have to convince our leaders that this isn't the only way. End entry.
Now she wants to go back on that peace treaty idea to not just help everyone, but also her friend.
New entry.
Not gonna go well, we know it.
Subject, in pursuit of peace. I've done it! I've convinced the elders of the Water Dragon Council to meet with the Magister in Shangtu, my old home. I think both sides expect some kind of duplicity, but I'm not worried. Murga will be with us to provide protection. If anything were to happen to us, she would cut through the country's troops like a hot knife through butter. And I think everyone is well aware of that. I have to go now. The caravan is leaving. Whatever happens next, I hope to free Murga of her role as the Ocean Dwellers champion. It won't be an easy road, but nothing worth doing is. End entry.
That's a phrase to live by. Alright. Our last entry, and oh man, is an old friend.
3 years have passed since the invasion that almost destroyed our world of Avalis. Brevin, the intergalactic warlord, had planned to steal the Kingdom Stone, source of energy for all our world's technology. With the help of Lilac, the Water Dragon warrior, and her friends, we drove back our alien attackers. But the scars of war remain. The Kingdom Stone has been shattered, its fragments scattered into the very air around us. Remnants of the alien attack force haunt us still, striking us at our most vulnerable, leaving us in a perpetual state of turmoil. The world of Avalis needs hope, but more than that, it needs heroes.
And that's all our time capsule entries. Technically, we didn't need to hear that one, just like with number 1, because 1 and 15 you just get by exploring the game. With 1 you have to find, but 15 you get just by showing up here. 2 through 14 was our storyline about Cordelia, and that's good to know. That's gonna come up here once we leave. So during all that, I just looked it up real quick. Let's see, what do we need to do? But first, before we do anything, we needed 1 more of those. We just needed a duck. I haven't had my quack in 4 months. The quack itch tinkling. So, what we need to do to get the secret ending, and technically a secret stage, there's a lot to this. We gotta go back and fight Murga again. Oh, let me try to remember how to get there, because it's a whole different section now. Actually, I think it was near Shangtu, so I went the exact opposite direction. Should be down here, right? Yeah, here we go. This is the crash site. So we need to go back into this boss fight and fight Murga again. Once we do this, the ending will be different.
Murga! You...
I know this. We don't need to see all that.
Your suffering will be a masterpiece. Blue Moon!
If you're playing this on hard mode, you really gotta know when to attack and also when to do these guards. Trust me on this, you're gonna wanna. It's a good thing also this fight has checkpoints, because if this was a gun-ho thing for like, what, 6 different phases, this would be real bad. There, phase 1 down. Thankfully, after these phases, you also get health, so that's good.
Blood Moon!
Now it's time for Oops All Blood Moons. There. Want to at least get her taken out now before she starts another attack.
Super Supermoon!
Super Moon time. This one has a lot of armor frames, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it's just a projectile thing.
Everything will end.
There you go, that one's down. Was this phase 4 now? I always lost count.
Eclipse.
By the way, this is a checkpoint. This has to be phase 4 then. Eclipse, I think, is like the hardest form because of that whole hiding thing that she does, and this. She clones herself. That's the hardest part when she clones herself in this phase. It really helps that my loadout right now has this ability that's attacking her whenever I hit her with chip damage, but the clones don't matter. I can always tell what the real Murga is. There you go. In my opinion, the hardest phase, now done.
Lilith.
This I think is one of the easier phases. There you go. Okay, that's it. That's all the moon phases. Now it's time for that one-on-one. The final phase of the fight. And after this, we'll unlock one new thing.
It's not over yet.
This is also a checkpoint. This is the phase I think I spent the longest time on when I was doing my hard mode playthrough in my own time. This phase in general just has so much to it because of the health. She has so many different attacks. She does a lot more damage for certain attacks as well, if I'm not mistaken here. There you go. Barely, too, because I literally had one hit left as well. All right, that's it. We beat the game once again, so now something new should happen.
Believe. I wanted to see you for what water dragons were meant to be. But our past, our history, they're nothing but chains, and we are choking on them. We might be the last of our kind, but that's not all that defines us. We are the people we help, the friends we make, the love we share, and the world we leave behind. That's who we are, who we can be, but only if we decide. No! The Earth Dragons must suffer! The water dragons will have justice! I will have my revenge!
Parameters met. Initiating playback.
Hello again, love. I pray that you'll hear these words somehow, because I know that this isn't all we'd hoped for, and I'm so sorry. Marie, I wish I could be there with you right now. We had but I hope that no matter what happens, you'll find your own happiness.
No, there has to be more. There has to be something else. Play it again! Bring her back! Bring her back! Please. Please, I just want to see her one more time. Please.
Murga, all of this? Is this what she would have wanted for you? Syntax! I thought we blasted her off the ship along with Serpentine!
Code Black version 2 initiated. Termination protocols initiated. Moon harvesting to commence as scheduled.
Something's coming this way! How many times are we gonna have to save the moon before it stays saved? Keep up your spirits, Wildcat. Let us put a stop to this.
Go. I won't resist. I have much to think about.
Well, that's some more development. We didn't know that was gonna be a thing. Syntax is still trying to take over the world. How am I not surprised? So we should probably say that moon that's under the water, right? Because this is definitely not how that should be set up. Oh man, the moon fell down here with us after we took down the Bakunawa? Wow, man, funny how things work out. Alright, this is a secret stage we unlock now for getting all of those time capsules. And that cutscene we didn't see. So now we know Murga and Cordelia, they're more than friends. They were an item. But things did not work out. The war continued. The water dragons essentially went extinct. So that's why Murga's so angry. But with her rock gone, that's why she went crazy. With her rock back, now she'll let us actually stop things. So let's do this. Guess I'm supposed to go down. Terminal canonically blew up. If the moon's down here, you're not wrong, yep. It's sounding more like Syntax is going through its own AI kind of protocol right now. I gotta get out of its vision, because it looks like the more that fills up, the more dangerous it can be. Something tells me when it hits max, I'm just gonna get hit with like this massive beam. Oh, we gotta have to do puzzles right now during all this? There's no time. We gotta go. Can't have Syntax staring at me. Oh, come on. This could be Brevren's prime directive. A leftover thing on Syntax. Oh, let's get more mad. Can I not get trapped right now? I'm kind of on a timer. I don't want to know what happens when this thing fills up. I was right, but also wrong. The laser beam is more of a light show because, oh man, you don't want to see what's behind that light. I don't know what that was. That has to be the boss of the area because that looked like a new kind of creature. So if you have that meter fill, instant death, but then no, I don't want to see that again. Really? Okay, at least they give me enough time. It's like, there's no way I'm getting a ball right now. I don't have time for balls. Did I need to do both of those? Something tells me no. I want to see what the other area had, but now I also don't want to get caught by syntax. Oh, this is like the worst. I'm just gonna ignore it. I cannot go back. I'm just gonna have to go. Dude, what is with the dang locks? Come on, stop. Get further away from its vision. That way you can't see me. Oh, this is a long puzzle sequence. Oh boy. Oh, jeez, it's like a mile long. The problem is I gotta wait around like this, so syntax can just stare at me, and that's not good. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Oh, come on. A puzzle like this and fists? I'm gonna go this way. I barely hit that. Wow. I do need to hit the other one. Okay. Did I? Wait, did... I'm confused with that work. No, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, I have to hit the other one. Please, sir. Please, sir. Well, it's good I'm juggling. Honestly, I don't know what I would do in that situation if I couldn't just juggle. Oh boy, that meter's too full. I don't like how full it is. At least it almost like immediately drops down if you're out of sight. It's kind of hard to get out of sight right now when I gotta do a puzzle like this. This syntax, we ready to beat up a robot? I'm ready to beat up a robot. Ooh, that's messed up looking. It teleports a lot, man. It takes some cues from Brevin. Here's Mila to help. Good. We got our AI partner. Oh, we need them. Another helper, good. Gonna get the whole squad, we just need Carol now. Oh, that's close. Jeez, these lasers hurt though. It's essentially Brevin 2.0. In some ways, at least. Halfway there, but I have no health. I don't think there's any health in this fight. Yeah, I had a feeling. Also, what happened with its health? I got all the health back, huh? I'm a little confused what happened there. I blinked and I just saw it go from half health to full health, so it has to be healing. It could have also been the checkpoint. Alright, just don't stay in that line of vision. I should be fine on that front. Oh, really?
Guys, I don't think this is working.
You don't say.
Generating faster than we can damage it.
We need to overload the system. Hit it as hard as you can.
So I was right. It does heal.
That works.
Murga?
I started this. It's only right that I end it as well.
All right, girls. Let's finish this.
A team of 5. I still have no health. Merker, could you have at least brought in some flower petals or something? Because I have nothing. Oh, okay. Keep bringing back this, huh? Well, at least I know Brevin's attacks. I almost jumped into that, just trying to attack. Of course, the knife slice. The knife slice. The classic. Oh, and I'm back here. Okay. I was like, where does that put you? So I have to go through all that automation stuff again. Do like half damage just for it to regenerate. Now we know that fight's scripted. They'll play it more defensively in the beginning parts. There goes its health. Doesn't work, we know. I love how I didn't take any damage till phase 2. Instant hit. And then instant combo hit. Okay, now I'm just getting sloppy. Wish I could have done that in actual Freedom Planet 1, just guard past Brevin's attacks. That would have made that fight so much easier. Okay, good amount of damage. No, of course, the same knife, man. All right, I can get right back up, so that's fine. Because I literally just needed that. I just needed one good dragon boost, and I would have won without doing that. Okay, well, I guess we blew up the whole place after that one strike.
Offline. Engines offline. Escape pods offline. Distress beacon active. Planetary command in 5 minutes.
How do you hit the plant when you're in the water?
It's not safe here.
I'm going ahead to get Corey.
Really ruining the sequence by taking the Bakunawa first.
Murga, move!
There's no point. Leave me.
No! Come with us! We'll find a point! Just don't...
Ah! Lilac, no!
Hold on! I've got you!
Ooh. More tragic ending than how the quote-unquote bad ending of the game goes. Oh, we're back out in space. Oh no. Yeah, seriously, we really ruined the sequence when we did this as a post-game thing, since Bakunawa was already in the water.
The threat of
So we took
has
Bakunawa
come.
out of the water to put it back in the water.
Yet as the
Yeah, that makes
moon we
sense.
defended so passionately fades into the horizon, I cannot help but dwell on the unsettling truth that has been revealed to us.
So this probably also plays out the same way, where we're all rescued. Lilac is unconscious at this point, so she will need medical attention. Everyone's essentially pardoned for their crimes, but they gotta do community service to help rebuild
To peaceful resolution,
and just pay off their debt.
or will it buckle under the weight of those unwilling to change? Perhaps there is no perfect answer. Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to pursue an outcome that I believe would break the cycle of conflict that has consumed our world for generations. The atrocities of our past should never be forgotten, but neither should they be repeated.
I want to know if they say anything different with how that whole ending section went.
Where? Shang-Tu?
That's the one thing I'm curious about, because the rest of this we've seen. Like, so far, it's playing 1-to-1 to the ending we got previously. I do wonder if they mentioned anything about what Murga did near the end. Because this ending, she went from bad guy to good guy, at least in terms of, like, how we view her.
Our laws would pronounce your deeds to be acts of war, and in the former sergeant's case, treason. Such crimes would be punishable by life in prison, or even death. However, these are not regular circumstances. In light of certain facts that have been brought to light, the severity of your punishments will be reduced. I hereby sentence the four of you to 6 months of community service. You will remain in Shang-Tu for the duration of your sentence, to clean up the mess caused by your callous disregard for our property.
And you'd better do a good job. Those fossils in the museum ain't gonna rebuild themselves, you know.
As you wish. Captain Kalau will do as the Hammer of Justice wills.
Well, on the bright side, I guess you get to see me more often, sis.
As for your ringleader, we have found neither hide nor tail of Murga in Bakunawa's wreckage. We would have offered her clemency in the same manner as you, but I strongly suspect she would not have cared for an Earth Dragon's ruling. And now I declare this ruling to be concluded. General Gong will hand out your assignments. Nira, may I have a private word with you and your friends?
So she's still out there, alone.
Yeah, so far this is playing out the same, because
How
now we know
fair
the next
sash
part
Lilac.
is asking about what Lilac's up to or how she's feeling,
She's strong, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's up and about in a day or so.
or like right
That is
now,
good to hear. And thank you.
she is wandering the halls, you just haven't seen
Once
her.
again, the day is saved thanks to your efforts.
Pshaw, saving the world, no worries. Well, actually, Scary Lady here was new to all this, but we showed her the ropes.
Yes, however, would I have survived without your apt tutelage?
I do like that comment.
even
Now,
picked
looking
up
back
a
at that,
sexy
Carol's like,
humor.
yeah, showing the new one the
There
ropes,
is
because Nira
something
is a new
else.
character for this game.
Now that we are aware of the full facts behind my people's rule and abuse of power, it would be disgraceful to continue as if nothing has changed. Which is why I am stepping down as the leader of Shang-Tu.
What? No, Magister, you can't!
I must. If change is to happen, then it has to come from within. We will take a page from our neighboring city and appoint a new leader through free elections. In the meantime, a regent must be appointed to oversee the proceedings are fair and just. I was hoping that you would fulfill that role, Mira.
Me?
What?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Who's the most honorable person we know who'd protect and defend Shang-Tu at all costs? Yeah, and we have the freeze burns and jail time to prove it. Seriously, though, innocent until proven guilty next time.
I would be honored, but surely there are others just as loyal.
Perhaps. But none of them have battled a water dragon centurion on a spaceship that was about to eat the moon. That is both a rare sentence and achievement.
In that case, it would be my honor to accept this duty. I will not fail our people, nor leave our lands undefended.
Excellent. Then I pronounce you Regent Nira Lee of Shangtu.
Woo! Congratulations, Lady Nira! Yeah, major congrats, Scary Lady. I mean, Regent Scary Lady.
Thank you. But what will you do now, Magister?
There is still so much history lost or hidden away by the Earth Dragons. My intention is to roam the world of Avlis, to try and document what remnants may remain. But for now, get some rest, and I shall prepare what duties lie ahead of you as Regent.
I think really the only thing that's so far different, that one comment that was made, I think the fighting, dragon-eating moon comment, I think that's ever so slightly different now.
So that's what I'm going
That's
to
pretty
do.
much it. Nothing else about this sequence is different. It's really just that secret stage that you really get for getting all of those time capsules, which is still worth it. I liked how that ending went instead. Makes the stakes even higher.
Besides, this might be my only chance to find out more about the water dragons. And maybe even something about my parents.
Cool. I gotta stay and make sure my sister does all right. Neela and Scary Lady have got their own things going on, too. You gonna be okay by yourself?
Of course. Even a falling spaceship isn't enough to stop a dragon.
Fair enough. Catch you later, Lilac.
Catch you later, Carol.
And that's it. We get the achievement. True love. Wow. Okay. That really spells out the relationship they had near the end there. That should just be for secret ending regarding here, right? I'm trying to check, but my Steam achievement window ain't loading. It's definitely just a blank slate. Be able to actually check by reading the actual Steam thing here. Yeah. Clear the game with all 13 time capsules collected. That is an achievement apparently a quarter of people have. So, not as common as you would think. It's kind of low, but not super rare. We can skip these, right? Yeah, we can fast forward through all these credits. We don't need to see these. We already kind of seen these beforehand. Wait, can I rewind? No, I can't. Okay. I don't really care about the stats. But now I can see, hey, look at that. We got everything. Technically, this now is a 100% file because of how this stuff here, the time capsules, like really count for that, I would say. Stage time, file time, it got bloated a little bit more now. It was worth it.
New entry. Hello again, love. It's me, Cordelia. I pray that you'll hear these words somehow, because it will mean that you've been freed from your crystal prison. I know that this isn't all we'd hoped for, and I'm so sorry. What happened to the water dragons was a travesty, and the passage of time has not been kind to their memory. I wish I could be there with you right now. We had so much ahead of us. But I hope that no matter what happens, you'll find your own happiness. And who knows, perhaps we'll even be together again. Someday. But for now, my work isn't over. Not yet. End entry.
She's alive. And somewhere. It's underground somewhere, who knows where. So, if anything, we might see Cordelia come back in Freedom Planet 3, or there's possible DLC for this game. Some people theorize that I think we might not be getting DLC. That's a strong ask. Cool. But yeah, she's still there. Still alive. Still fighting the fight. Well, that's that. Wow. Cool. Weapons Core was worth it. Definitely one of the harder stages in the game, but I think that was worth it. Especially how that final fight played out is essentially just a big old reference to some of the moves from the final boss in Freedom Planet 1, like all the phases, so that I liked. But I think we're gonna just stick with this file for tonight. I don't think I'll resume Carol's playthrough for tonight's sake. Instead, got more Battlesphere stuff to do, so let's go back to Battlesphere Arena. Might as well go through all these boss battles. And home run, why not? So let's do this first. Do all these bosses. First encounter, Dragon Valley. At this point, we're really just kind of getting back into the swing of playing this. But I'm not going to do all of this when I play with the other characters. But I think I do want to get that secret stage for all the characters. I've already been working towards that with Carol. So, Mila and Neela. Neela. Twins. Mila and Nira, I'm also going to want to do the same. Which means we'll just do the Battlesphere Arena stuff to get those said capsules. And that'd be it. So for Lilac, we might as well just do the rest while we're here.
My stones! We have a new record!
I think the order is pretty much just going from right, like left to right. So we'll just be doing that on this menu. Mila throwing sequel to Knuckles on Knuckles. Eh, man, I would hope someone make that as a mod. That'd be great. Wait, actually, oh my gosh, there is a way to do that in this game. You joke, but I just remember there is a mod that lets you spawn multiple characters, so I could do Mila and Mila because of that. God, I can't believe that's a real thing. I can't remember how to set it up though. It's like it's the speedrun trainer, but there's a way to clone the character, and it's just hilarious. There we go. Exploding chicken.
Stay classy.
I'll get a great score from all this, but again, I don't really care about score. I love how the head doesn't properly disappear when I'm doing that ship damage. That just looks weird. Yeah, that definitely is screwing up some layering stuff with this boss. Don't like how it gets on default in the arena battle every time. That gets real annoying real fast. Oh, I was hoping for a perfect. I could have actually got a perfect fight. That didn't happen. Because watch, I'm not gonna not gonna take any more damage. Hit it.
Stay classy.
Oh, that's nice. Just float. Stay classy and anti-grav.
Coming at you, Speedy! Gotcha, padlock.
Looks like someone's hankering for a spank.
Someone's sure getting through
Someone's hankering for a spank.
Gotta push the envelope.
Gotcha.
That's how it's done.
was a nice double hit. If I didn't have more health, that would probably ended me dying instead. But that works out. We have more than enough. Next up. Screw that Discord. They tell me all the time to touch grass. I'm gonna beat them up for it. Them and their memes. All the things this thing is named, it really has to be Discord. This is a weird looking Discord, man. I should probably leave this server. It looks like it could kill me. Go touch some grass, Discord. How dare you tell me to touch grass? What do you get for telling me to do things? Oh, nice. Instantly takes damage because he just steps on me. I should have probably stood somewhere else. Okay, there you go. The big guy's done. Now spit out your shoulder. Oh, I almost thought I took both out at the same time, but no. Hang on, let me just finish this up real quick. Excuse me, sir. I killed your brethren. You must die too.
That's how it's done.
Couldn't get out of bounds on that one. That's sad. I was trying to get like the top of that structure, but that didn't work. Alright, now for Clown. Oh, I don't do it anymore, your pies. I guess I have to. Of course I ran into the dang pie. And they have their own kind of version of a cyclone. I gotta be careful of that. Okay, good. I did not land in the pies, but instead destroyed them. Good that I can destroy these. I didn't do that the first time. I didn't really have time to react in the first fight. Gotta focus on everything else because there are enemies in the fight too. This one, they're only spawning bomb enemies. I don't have to worry about the flying it's like the hippopod tanks or whatever you want to call those things. Air hippo. What they were, they're air hippo. Easy enough. I'm gonna hide. Can't see me.
Stay classy.
Monster cube. Let's do it. Destroy the big cube. Destroy the GameCube. Bet you don't do that. Mine's already barely reading discs. Don't destroy it more. Good timing for that Dragon Boost cancel. I was hoping that he was going to retract to go back to cube form soon, so that was a little bit of a risky play. That was worth it. Because if I timed that wrong, that just would have been a waste. Alright, syntax. Spider syntax. Does whatever a spider syntax does. Come on. I don't know what you're going to do. Besides take forever to spawn. Why is it with how the direction of Spider-Man's going because of the whole Spideyverse thing? Why is it I could see this as being one of like the Spider-Man forms? Giant, like tank version of Spider. I mean, there's already the anime Spider that just like fights in a mech. The anime Spider-Man is like really interesting. What's it called? Japanese Spider-Man? No, Japanese Spider-Man's different. It's been a while since I watched Spideyverse, so I'm trying to remember what the names were for all the characters. The pig one I know was like in the mech. That's the part I remember about that character.
That's how it's done.
Supposed to be working on like I think a second movie in that series now. It's getting a sequel. I just don't know when that's supposed to actually come out. To be fair, we could probably wait. There's like a comic book movie a week still, so we can probably wait. I'm fine. I'm like 20 Marvel movies behind probably at this rate. I don't even know how many. Endgame is my last one, so I know I'm behind by like a lot. I'll say, is this gonna kill himself at this rate? Wait, that can't be it. That's not how the fight ends in the main thing. Yeah, it's it. What? What? Where does Mech go? Is that just a separate fight in this? Oh, it is. That's weird. I was expecting that to be in the same fight. Why did they break it up into multiple things? And I'm noticing a pattern because there's other bosses later that's broken up. I saw one other one we're fighting here. Not too long after Serpentine here. Or Serpentine. Also broken up into 3 fights when that was originally 1. Probably because of the health system. Instead of just giving you the health drops, they'll just separate into a different fight. I mean, at least this game has like instantaneous loading no matter what you're playing on. Like I'm playing this on a SSD, but that doesn't really matter for freedom playing it. The game doesn't have much stuff that has to load. Nah, I'm gonna destroy you first.
That's how it's done.
Okay, now here comes the beasts. They break this up into 4 fights, because I believe Beast 1, 2, and 3. Those are 3 phases, and then phase 4 is the BFF 2000. Alright, we're doing this in 4 chunks. Hey, at least I get my health back. This is like really itchy all of a sudden now. Oh wait, no, this makes sense. Never mind. The Beast 1, 2, and 3 were separate fights. For some reason, I'm thinking this is a different one. got him. Wow, that was a perfect hit. I could have swore that would hit me. But it didn't hit me. Alright, Beast 2. What was this one again? Like the spider? No, it's not a spider. Definitely not a spider. Oh yeah, this like Eagle Boss. I believe my entire Dragon Boost missed. Gotcha. Wow, I didn't take a single hit in that fight, so that was my first perfect fight of the night. Probably my last. Those are hard to do. Doesn't really do anything, to be fair. I got like a higher ranking, but that only gives me a few more crystals, which not really needing right now. I'm not gonna spend them. I'm gonna hoard. Come on, just a little bit more. Chip damage just might kill this beast. Alright, that's phase 1, because I know this was a multi-phased fight. As the arena, going to the next fight is not going to change, which shows you. From Beast 3 to BFF 2000, it's the same fight. I just broke it up into 2 different fights in here. Ow. Chip damage, stop! For some reason I think I can just guard through all that. I don't know what's going through my mind on that front, because that's impossible. Defeat the big Gundam. Defeat the speech. Yeah, what exactly would you say this is really a reference to? Because there's so many anime Gundam-styled mech things. That could be anything. That could even be Gallium. Like every single anime seems to have had like a big mech section of some kind. It's like flat out. Another one on top of my head. It's like tip my tongue name. I just cannot remember it because of all the action. Now it's actually bugging me. I'm gonna have to look this up if I don't remember in a second. What the heck was this one called? Maybe from the same people that make Kill or Kill. I'm just trying to remember the name. Before they became Trigger, I believe. Dude! I literally have 1 hit left. And it didn't even matter because the chip damaged it for me. I'm looking up the same question. Because it is honestly bugging me now. That's if it's still on Netflix, so they watch us on there. Oh, they changed the dang app. Of course they did. Because now where's my lists? It's in a whole different menu. It used to be in a bar. Old man complaining about changing. They did take it off it. What the heck was it called then? I'm just looking it up because honestly, this is gonna bug me until I do anything else. The heck was this? I'm trying to remember. I can't. Again, it's gonna bug me. Let me just go to the next stage real quick while I'm just looking up some stuff. Duality. Oh yeah, that's right. This is like the 2 dragon thing on the way to Shang 2. Remember this thing? It's deadly. Alright, but real quick. Let me just see. I have it, I think, here. Bookmarked. Gurren Lagann, that was what it was. Man, that would have bugged me overnight if I didn't look that up. That's the mech anime I'm thinking of. I was hoping the chip damage would have done something more, but unfortunately it's not the case. This will just work. Dandruff, Cyclone kill. How many bosses is it now? There's a lot in this game.
We have a new record!
18. I'm having halfway. Or, wait, what is halfway on this? Like 19. We literally went away from halfway. No, I didn't have to pull a calculator. My brain not be fried. I couldn't remember Gurren Lagann for like 10 minutes. I got the excuse. Got him. This is probably one of my favorite bosses in the game, just because of the nature of it. The auto-scroll fight kind of concept, it's something I always liked. One of my favorite stages, like Mega Man X4, you know it's really difficult, is the stage where you're just like on an endless runner kind of setup. It's all automated. It's just because I like speed, because I played a lot of Sonic. Ah, get back here. Easy fight. Honestly, this is probably one of the easiest fights in the whole game. In fact, actually, I think it's easier here than the actual level. Because if I remember correctly, the level this is from, you're being shot at the same time. But Serpentine isn't there, so he's not shooting me. Okay, now time for the anime mech battle. Let's do it. Now it's time for the Evangelion Gurren Lagann mess. Attack Titan. Insert mech anime here. Sorry, can I please have personal space? I've never left this corner this whole fight. I can't move.
We have a new record!
Oh, that's just not fair. I literally can't do anything at the beginning of the fight. They have to trap me? I would love to imagine just the awkward looks the staff gets when they're just pushing in all these bones in the middle of the arena just for a show. Everyone's just probably looking at them like, why? And are those real? I wish I had a lava shield right now. That'd be nice. Did it? Wait. Did it just make like a pop sound coming out? I just heard that. I guess I couldn't hear that all that well the first time we were like fighting this, or even like on repeat fights. Thank you, chip damage. Is it gonna go this way? Good. Easy. Plus it helps keep my heat timer down by just going in the middle here. Now the stand on lava. That's right, bathing in it. It's good for the skin.
You're mine!
Okay, gotta remember your pattern. This is very predictable. Okay, next attack he does on the ground is more devastating if I remember correctly. So don't get near it. Don't. Okay, I almost put myself into that combo. Attacking. And that should not do it. Okay, hang on. Let me just fix that. We almost failed there because I thought I would have done enough damage, stood in front of him, and then he would just wait on me. Needless to say, it would have been terrible. Alright, Captain Claw. That camera looks like it's having a hard time. No more flexing. Oh, this is the only one that has a proper face too, huh? Everyone else has been broken up to another fight window. You? You're special. Because this is his home. The camera scene. He loves that attention. Everyone, just keep on snapping those pictures. Get the close-up shot. Take the close-up right now. Just take the close-up. It's worth it. Post it everywhere. I want everyone to know he's a failure. Just pump him down a peg or two. That ego's too big. Got him. Just grind on his feet.
Stay classy.
Now I'm curious about this next fight because of it being a question mark. What does this mean? Oh, nothing. It's just literally a question mark. Because we just don't know what this thing looks like. Like, I can't draw what this thing looks like. It's just Nightmare. That's all it means. Just they don't have an icon for it. It is just big old Nightmare. This is honestly a thing. It looks like it's straight out of a Genesis game in general, like from Clay Fighter or something. I don't know. This, or even like a Super Nintendo game with like that Mode 7 technology they did, and it just loves to eat me. Jeez, stop. Oh, gotta stop. Like, okay, please. Like, this is what I gotta stop doing, but in that case, I had to use Dragon Boost in the way I did. No, you don't. Okay, it's a good thing I hit my Dragon Boost there, then. Would have ate me if I didn't, apparently, use the boost cancel method. Oh wait, I just don't give it an icon. It's just a giant question mark. It made me think we missed a boss. It's like, I did everything on this file. So how we miss one? I love the chip damage sounds. Just because of the constant pain and agony that Oz in. It's just so good. Get back on the flipper. I would just love for this dying part, instead of hearing this scream, we just do, oh, ah, oh, ah, eh, and just like she's drowning. If only. Or he's drowning, I can't remember what gender Ah was. I just remember, ah! It's like one of the best names of any character because it's internal screaming. Oh, in this fight, I remember this one being the hardest, or one of the hardest. It's literally 2 bosses in one. At this rate, Oz going to be defeated. That's the first of the 2. Yep, there goes A. Afrastal. I think that's your name again. Come on, hit him. Got him. Good. It really helps to have that chip damage to get these fights faster and easier. Because one attack can do, like, what, maybe an 1/8 of their health by just that one swing and the chip damage afterwards. Alright, Courtesan 2.0. That's the same fight as the first, just more tricky. Really, phase 2 where this gets crazy. There we go, phase 2. Gotcha.
That's how it's done.
That one you really have to think of when to attack because of how the momentum changes. Every time you jump back forth between those platforms, it goes crazy on the momentum change. Alright, Titan Armor 2.0. And then we're off to the final set of Murga fights. It's interesting, Notice we didn't fight Murgo back at Shang 2 for this. Probably because of how scripted of a fight that is. You can't really win it. If you do, it doesn't matter. You can technically lose it at the end in terms of how the story progression goes. There you go. Easy. I didn't even use like the little power-ups that are at the bottom of the stage. I remember there's like 2 powers in the corners, and those said power-ups would give me like an extra Dragon Boost meter for a moment, but I didn't really need it. And same for like that vertical fling kind of like Master Sword style like power-up that you get in Zelda. Alright, so Blue Moon. Looks like all the Murga fights are broken up into different fights, technically. That was redundant. The different phases are different fights. So we actually have a checkpoint after all of them. That's nice. I don't have to really worry about my health here as much. I can be more reckless. Because I'm not going to have to worry about going to a second phase with this health meter. Really thought I didn't care about the health as much when I almost died. But again, I could be more reckless here.
My stones! We have a new record!
Okay, next one is Blood Moon. Which I love how Blood Moon looks more like a fur coat on her for the icon's sake.
Blood Moon!
It definitely ain't that. That's fire. God, the blowout! I swear my speakers would have died if I was playing with speakers. A very loud fire. Right now it's one of my easier phases because I could just get to her pretty fast. Case in point on that one. She's a sitting duck after she does that lava plume attack, so take advantage before she moves. Alright, next up is her... Come on, where is it? There it is. Super Moon phase.
Super Moon!
Easy. I swear, if you know what you're doing in that phase, that could probably be your easiest one. Just see how much damage I do.
We have a new record!
Okay, so after that, it's the Eclipse.
Eclipse.
This is, in my opinion, the hardest phase. Mine is Final Phase, because she has like triple the health in Final Phase. gonna keep on finishing you off with uppercuts at this rate. It's like at least the second phase of this whole, what, 6-phase fight, we just uppercut her to death. Okay, now Lilith. Then that'd be it for the moon phases.
Lilith.
This one's more like a plant phase and a moon, when we're really be technical here. Don't care. I literally get health back after this. Wombo combo.
My stones! We have a new record!
This doesn't look right when you're supposed to go right into the next and final phase of the fight. Just standing there awkwardly. Alright, good. That's halfway already through the fight, and she's still taking damage. Well, it feels fitting to finish you off with the Dragon Boost, as you're trying to finish me with the Dragon Boost. Only fitting. That's it. That's all the bosses in the game, or at least main story bosses. Now for a secret boss. Bakunawa Fusion. That's what this thing is called. It's the fusion between Bakunawa and Syntax. Okay, here we go, phase 2. Phase 3, okay. Yeah, essentially we just do, like, what, 2 full health bars of this fight? Might as well just gave it more health instead of the regen thing, because it's the same idea. Okay, my control is just locked up, so that's unfortunate.
You won't win that easy.
It literally doesn't. Okay, moments before disaster here, huh? I literally cannot do anything. I'm just gonna reset the controller. Yeah, because it just turned off. I'm very certain this thing isn't dead. If it is, I'll just break out an Xbox controller. Hard mode. Just don't have a working controller. Come on. don't know what's happening here. This is definitely a new way of trying to fight a final boss. Although, really, it's not, because we already went through something like this a very long time ago. I knew there was something weird going on my controller tonight if this happened. I wasn't wrong. Yeah, I think the program I use is glitched out. Yeah, no more exclusive mode, but that shouldn't matter. Yeah, I can still control it. Something's going on with the DS4 Windows program I'm using. Because that's how I use my PS4 controller to the PC. I use a separate software just to make sure it works with all games and use custom profiles. There you go. Okay. At least the controller mishap didn't really screw up the fight too much. I probably wouldn't have died a second time if I didn't die the first time. Does that make sense? Like, I would have died later, and I think I would have had more health going in. So that's the only issue, is just the health situation. So now it's just home run. 1, 2, and 3 are ABC. We already did these as Carol, I know that much. I might as well do it here with Lilac. Alright, so 2090 first score. Ooh, 2080-60. Or 2860. I wish I had that many points I just said. And 3520. Wow, each time was better. So 8470. It's not a bad record. This is just kind of like a throwaway thing, I think. I think it's a fun little distraction, but there's no real incentive to do this. And same with the boss rush thing. I mean, I got an achievement for it, but that's about it. Nice. At least I hit one more, or a couple more, apparently. I might hit more than like 3 this time, please. I know how to get like more points out of this. I feel robbed for that first attempt. I really do feel robbed, so I think I'm just do home run B again just because I feel cheated. I could do much better than that score. Okay, that's not as good as I was hoping to do, but yeah, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I didn't mean to go down. That's fine. Fine. I think I could still get more points for this round than the last round. Yeah, that's much better. That's why I wanted to do the second time. That's more points. 59-40. Not by much. This is a new high score, though. All right, let me do home run C. And that'd be this area for Lilac, so she'll be 100% done. I'm surprised I hit something. There's like a finite like distance you can go. Well, I can see here with this, so. There you go. That's a good round. Like that one. All right, do one more time. Because the thing is, you want to do this: shoot the ball, get off of it, and then attack these symbols on the way down. And that's how you get the most points. So I can see this being a really fun thing, just to like grind out a high score and just kind of like post on leaderboard sites, maybe like a Discord channel or something between friends. That's it. Like, there's no other thing to really do here. Like, home runs, entirely useless thing from what I could tell. I don't even remember there was an achievement for that for when we did it earlier on with Carol, because it's like a long time ago. But hey, we got the one for the whole Battlesphere boss arena thing. My Steam achievements are still broken, so I can't read that. Clear all Battlesphere boss rematches. That's an achievement. F31 of 63. It's not even halfway. I'm 1% off of the halfway mark. That's interesting. So what other achievements am I missing that I could do is the question. Technically, I know a lot of these are linked to specific characters too, like beat the game as this character or that character. I've only done that with Lilac so far. It's not photo album. This is why I can take screenshots. Jukebox. I still need to get all these. This is the thing I'm not doing in this series. I kind of fibbed, I guess, before when I said 100% complete. I guess, like, story-wise, I'm 100% complete with Lilac now, but not with these. These records are all over the place, so it's not worth going through every single stage for a stream site to do these, so that I'm not going to count. That's on my own time thing. Here's the badges. This is the in-game achievement system. A rank of S in every stage. Jeez, that's... It's doable. It's even more doable depending on the items you have, but that's the time-consuming thing. The big thing is more or less collecting certain items, or gems, or stones, or whatever else, really. Up to 40 citizens, 80. So I need to talk to more people. That's like another achievement, essentially. Claws challenge in the Battlesphere without pressing attack, special, or guard buttons. Wait, what? Then what do? Walk? What is that? Claws challenge in the Battlesphere. What is that? I want to see what this is now. Hang on. Claws this one. Let's just do this real quick because I am curious. And I think it's literally just you walk. And that's it. All you can do is walk and jump. That kind of like screws up some of the stuff I normally do here. This would be better if I had the bike as Carol, but unfortunately that's not the case. And I don't have many opportunities to get more speed. Because that's why they say you can't attack, because I would normally just kick. And I can't kick. Gotta be a faster route. What I'm doing seems too slow. But I'm not that far off from Claw. He's literally just only a few steps in front of me. That counts as an attack. Ah, I just realized how I play. I have that bad force of habit of just doing a flick out of doing cyclones because it just cancels the momentum. But that counts as an attack. I can't do that. So that might not be that much faster at all. It's not fair. He can dash, but I can't. I hope that doesn't count. What is the optimal route for this? He's now much further ahead, so I'm better off staying down below. I wish I could check. Is there a way I can check those achievement things in here, or do I have to literally just leave the whole area? Because I think that is the case. Yeah, it's not letting me. So I'm gonna just exit. Oh, that's an easy one too, just time consuming. Attack, special, or guard buttons. Okay, so I can't do special guard, because guard would give me the dash. But it does not say jump with the cyclone, so I think I can cyclone. It means I can abuse this a little bit. Hey, there's Super Spyro, how you doing? Alright, let me see if I can change up my item set, because I think that will help me here. Because this is a lot of something. Let me just make my own. Yeah, it's accelerator. I guess do 5 accelerator here. Or jumping power, it's not what I want. Accelerator. I need to run faster than this guy. Just chilling. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Yep, that's much better already on my speed. And I can do that specific mechanic with Cyclone, so that kind of helps me. Alright, well now this challenge is easy. All I had to do was just get speed. I hope that doesn't count as attack, though. We'll find out after I do all this, I guess. That was a good cancel. Ooh. One time I want to take an attack, because that'll cancel my speed. Alright, 2 more laps. This is super easy when you have accelerators. But then I went back and changed my loadout. Now for the moment of truth. Does that count? It counts. Good sport. Except she cheated. Don't talk about the cheating. Don't talk about the cheating at all. It's fine. So I can see how you would do the 10,000 thing, especially between all 3. I think B would be the hardest to do the 10,000, just from what I'm seeing. Because I barely cracked half at 5K. So that wouldn't work. I would have to change up my strategy a little bit to get that score higher. I'm not going to do all that now, I don't think, because I think I might need specific items for that. I don't already have them. Let's save and quit then. I want to see my file. Because now, 10 hours in, here's all my stuff cleared. Gotta get back to you. We're literally like only a handful of those capsules off apparently, so next time we play as you, that'll be quick. But I think we're done with Freedom Planet 2 for tonight, because I could grind out more stuff, but I think all that I'm just doing on my own time, so that's probably where I'm going to stop there. I don't feel like stopping streaming just yet, but I think for this game specifically, I'll just leave it here, because I don't want to get back into the middle of Carol's thing right now, because I feel like I would just want to do that from start to finish. I know we can knock it out in about a 4-hour span, but not a 1 hour, because we've already been going for about 3 hours. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to probably just stream for a little bit longer, probably for like more minutes. So I'll probably just end up doing my like daily tasks I need to do in like Splatoon 3, like play some turf or look at the salmon run, maybe play a ranked mode, because now I have a new ranking on that. I'm scared to lose it, so I don't know, we'll see. But I think I'll just do that for a little bit, but for now we're done with the Freedom Planet 2 section. So if you're here for the Freedom Planet 2 stuff, then well, I'll see you guys back here next week for more Carol. I figured this week it's best if we eased our way back into playing the game, and I knew after going through my own classic mode run of seeing the secret stage that you get from all of the time capsules, that told me we should probably go back to the Lilac file and do that, because it would be a good way to ease us back into the game, but also see what we missed. So that's pretty much what tonight was. It was mainly just to do that specific task. But yeah, that's it for the Freedom Planet 2 section, so if you're here for that, thanks, but we'll continue this next week. So I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday for more Freedom Planet 2.